Huge Robinson fan since he's been starting with New York Knicks and of course the Chicago Bulls. So if I get a chance to go up against him in LD, I think that'd be awesome because I got Chris Webber on my team.
Sub's the man, so I think Sub's gonna handle my man Nate. I would just say, don't let Nate get in your head with any talk.
All right, game 2. We are ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's Nate versus Sub.
Sub, let's go, Sub. Sub. Let's do it.
Hey, Nate, I'm gonna let you know. Sub is one of the nicest on the game. Come with.
Hey, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I want to play. I want to play the best. You know how I roll, bro. Hey.
And now, your San Antonio Spurs starting lineup. At the power forward, starting at the other forward.
And David Well, guys, great vision. David, thank you. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
It's absolutely incredible to me the amount of work Steph Curry has to put in order to get open shots. The reason every defender is using every trick at his disposal to slow him up. And you have to, guys, right? Because if he gets an inch of room, it's over.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Indoors with the physicality of defense on Curry. He doesn't get a lot of free throws out of it.
Well, you think about Steph Curry's willingness to attack a closeout, right? Teams want to get him off the three-point line. So he has got to be willing to attack the cup, and he's more than capable of getting there.
Now, here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. It's good.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Murray against Curry. Here is Forbes. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Green and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fade away. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. Murray against Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now DeRozan after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. That gives them the lead. Of course, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit up in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era.
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. Could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, that home court advantage can be the difference between winning and losing. You want as much in your favor, Kevin, as you know, going into the postseason.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Warriors on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mills. Dishes it to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
And here is Bellinelli after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mills looking it over. Now here's Bellinelli, guarded closely, goes back up, and Looney sends it back. Now White, 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
In overtime, Gay has gotten better from beyond that arc. I love seeing him shoot the ball with confidence from deep. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. And he drops it in from the low post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
No good on the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Poole, no good. Outside, White. And there's the pass to Gay. Wide open look. And too long on the shot.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Yeah.
All the great Golden State Warrior scores, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys need to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Poeltl. Then it's White. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Passes to Gay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets, very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here is a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Poole, no good. Spurs trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Murray, but he gets it back. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got his second.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Poole. He's covered by Murray. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And it's blocked. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go. Misses off the right iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Smailagić, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there, just calmly rises and fires.
Passed again. Outside, Walker. Pass to Murray. To the inside. And Aldridge slams it in.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Poole, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, when DeRozan makes that kind of drive with authority, he's as explosive as anyone in this league.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Miles checked in for Gay, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Murray outside. The pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Off that loss against the Nets. Here's Green. Got it from 16 feet. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
How active is Draymond Green on the offensive end? This guy is so good at recognizing, okay, I've got to look from the mid-range.
DeRozan, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Greg, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Thompson up top. He's covered by Murray. Here's Wiggins. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 6. Keep it rolling the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
They grab their own miss. Goes up again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For a player with Pirtle's size, Kev, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. And the Spurs making a change here. Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry outside. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. Pass it to Mills. 1 second left. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mills has got his second basket of the game.
Clearly caught him off guard.
And as we get into this third quarter, we've seen so far neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
I just love watching Draymond Green hustle on the glass. This guy, you want to take him into the trenches with you. You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
Free throw good, Green. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Pass to Chris. Inside. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And it's Murray penetrating. Sweet little floater. Murray's got 8.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Spurs trail by 8. It's stolen by Curry. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Curry fires from way outside. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry's shot is good. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And, Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Curry against White. He kicks to Gay. And here's DeRozan. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. An easy 2 points on the layup. Aldridge has got 10 points.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And stolen by Gay. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rising up and just bringing the hammer.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. And no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got his second bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Curry fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Warriors leading by 6. Launches it. But they recover it. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. White the pass to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pascal. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Walker's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
White with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires from 14, and the basket is good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Spurs trail by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Poeltl. White is out there with Mills. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Lyles in at the 4. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. Curry fires from way outside. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Lyles. Back to Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lyles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Trying to find Mills, gets it to him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a deep 3 from Curry. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he showed.